walk us through a 2640 claim?
Yeah, so in the Civil Code section 2640, when we're doing what's called a more margin calculation, many times a party will use their separate funds to do improvements to a house or to a home, and they receive those monies maybe from a previous property they owned prior to marriage, could be an inheritance, but they use those funds to improve a property, and basically what they're saying is that we want a 2640 claim. We want to get paid back or reimbursed from the community those particular funds. So for an example, if maybe someone's going to keep a property and we're going to distribute the proceeds, one of the parties may say, hey, I got this inheritance of $100,000 I used to put this money into the pool for a pool and spa in the backyard, and now I want reimbursed as my sole and separate property. So that's a way a 2640 claim gets handled typically in a divorce transaction.
In the example you just gave, would they get the full amount back that they had put in?
That's a great question, because it's basically up for argument. You could say, hey, the attorneys I've heard say we want the full amount back, but also I've had attorneys hire me and say, what's the market value? Just because you put $100,000 in the backyard for a pool and spa doesn't necessarily mean you're going to get that back in the marketplace. So if we go and say that pool's 10 years old, right, and they want $100,000 back, but it's depreciated, that pool and spa may be only worth $50,000 in the market. The attorneys may hire me just to say, what's the market value of that particular improvement, which we can do, and then they'll argue and say, well, it should only be entitled to $50,000 back. Our job is to, provide that information to the attorneys and let the trier of fact or the judge make that decision on which one to use.
So it's similar to a discussion we were having earlier, where putting property improvements doesn't necessarily raise the value exactly the same as what you put into it.
Correct.
That improvement.
Correct, and it can go both ways. And it actually can be where the cost of the improvements, exceed the value, or the cost of improvements may increase that value way beyond 2 to 3 times those cost of improvements.